So, So guys, let me explain to you. Here you have, oh no, wait a minute. It's meant to be like that. So, I currently have 2 plans. These are the plans. So I decided that I'm going to do one more bikini competition this year, and I've decided to do it in America again. If I'm being super honest, I always said that I would do this if I enjoyed it, if it didn't kind of like mentally affect me in a bad way, because I just have to be super careful with all this topic of food. If you don't know, I have suffered from an eating disorder and I don't want to go back into that place, and I know very well what works for me and what does not work for me. I am like super firm on that. What does not work for me is weighing and being hard on myself and planning meals. Like, for example, if I am going out with friends, before, I would have looked at the menu on the restaurant. I would have probably called the restaurant, told them that I'm gluten intolerant, that I'm this and I'm that and I'm this, and I'm not, and restricted myself while eating out with my friends. Now if my friends want to go out for a meal, I'm like, yep, sure, you pick the place. I don't give an F. And when I'm there, I'll make a nice healthy decision, but I will really enjoy my meal. So for me, it's like satisfaction, enjoyment has to be like up here, and then healthy food choices is also up there, but satisfaction is like number 1. If you're not satisfied with what you're eating, you're still going to feel hungry afterwards. So I have 2 eating plans. One is from Bleiquel and one is from, holy shit, Miss Bikini Olympia. Yes, it is from Jennifer Dorie. I'm obsessed with her. I got talking to her and I got a food plan from her. So what was really cool was I could kind of compare her notes with Bleiquel's, and to be honest, they're pretty similar. She has me on, and I hate talking about calories, but just so that we get an idea, she has me on 2,100 calories, and I think he has me on like 2,400 calories. So whatever. What I'm going to do here is things that I'm going to change from this prep to my last prep is I am going to have a meal before I train, okay? I'm not always going to have the meal, and that's completely freaking fine, but when I can have a meal, I will. Now, knowing myself, I get up super early to train. I'm an early morning person. I am not going to add stress into my morning because I know it's not going to work for me to start cooking breakfast. I can't be bothered. What I thought was I could make myself protein pancakes. I'm going to make a big batch now, keep them in the fridge, and that's just a little pancake in the morning, and I'm ready to rock and roll. I can take like 3 pancakes or whatever. So that I thought would be realistic. Now we have to measure realistic to this plan. Like if I try to follow this plan, I would be super unhappy because every day I know I wouldn't complete it, because I don't mind changing things in my life for bikini fitness, but I'm not making it my life. It's that simple. Like it has to work for me. So that is one thing that I'm going to prep now. I'm going to be super honest, I don't cook, and it's not because I can't cook, it's because I'm surrounded by food the whole day in my business. If you don't know, I own a healthy cafe, and just being surrounded by like food the whole day and then having to come home to prep food is like the last thing I want to do. I have done it for previous years. Before I owned Coco's, I owned another healthy cafe in Germany, and I'm not doing that to myself. Like, that doesn't work for me. I get my meals made at a restaurant. That's what works for me. So what I've done is I've ordered those meals from the restaurant. I'm going to weigh them now, and then I will know more or less in the future when I order those same meals if it adds up to said plans. That's what we're gonna do. Taking you with me. We're preparing. Let's do this. So guys, here we have the meals that were written down on Jen's plan. And now what I'm just gonna simply do is weigh everything out and see more or less like what direction we're going in. Like, I mean, it could be that that's like not enough. When she says chicken with vegetables and potato or whatever she's written down, and she's written down the amounts, it could be that I eat that and it's not fueling myself. It could be that it's too much. It could be that it's split into two. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So guys, here you have like the three kind of the same main meals. The protein pancakes are missing from this. So imagine protein pancakes would be here. Then afterwards I'm having salmon with asparagus and rice. Then I'm having sea bass with vegetables and potato. And then for dinner, there is chicken underneath there with potato and vegetables. So what I have realized out of measuring all of the meals is that I haven't been eating enough carbohydrates. But I haven't been eating enough carbohydrates, and I've also learned from my little list, fun fact, that potato, it has less calories than rice, like a lot less. For example, 150 grams of cooked rice is 195 calories, but 150 grams of cooked potato is 131 calories. On potatoes, there's 30 grams of carbs in those 150 grams, but in rice, there's 42. So there you go. Who knew that? Everyone talking bad about potatoes. I've been eating potatoes now for like so freaking long. Like, I love potatoes. What I've seen is like maybe I wasn't eating enough carbs and I was eating a little bit too much protein. So look at that. So now I know more or less what it looks like. This is a plan that I'm going to be executing throughout my prep. It's going to be super boring, but I love it that way. I wouldn't change it. I am not going to weigh any more of my meals. Maybe if the plan changed drastically, then I'll be like, okay, hold on, how does this look like? Or just have a feeling for it. And then what I'm gonna do is prep my supplements for tomorrow, but I am first pretty hungry. So I'm gonna have my dinner first, and then I'm gonna take you through my supplements for tomorrow. So dinner is finished. Now I'm going to prep my supplements for tomorrow morning. I always do this, like with or without a plan. So first of all, what I do is I like to pick a Stanley cup, and then that's like my cup for the day. So because this just launched, it's my favorite one right now. So I'm going to fill this up with water, and then I'm gonna add a little something to it that makes the water more appealing. So this for me probably is my biggest tip, is staying hydrated, because half of the time we're not actually hungry, we're actually dehydrated. So I know that in my Stanley cup I have 1 liter of water, and what I'm gonna do is, I think I bought these when I was in America. They are vitamin C with no sugar, and it's got the flavor to it, it's passion fruit. So I will add this to my water, and this I will have drank by definitely like 11 a.m. for sure. I also have, for my Matcha day, but not available yet, these electric whisks. I just whisk it around. I'll pop this in the fridge for tomorrow morning and done. For me, also, the quality of the water is super important. I always spend like a little bit more on quality of my water, just because I don't drink alcohol or wine or anything. So this goes in the fridge. Okay, now we're gonna move on to supplements. I'm gonna be super freaking honest. I go through big waves of, I don't mind taking supplements via like tablet, and then I go through phases where it gives me like, ugh, like I just don't want to have it. So I'm going through one of those phases where I just don't want to have it. I really am gonna try. Do you know why I don't want to have it? Because it's happened to me a few times. I've taken it and then I have this like acid burn the whole day and it ruins my whole day. So that's why I'm a bit like, oh, I don't really like taking it, but I am gonna try and make a bigger effort in this prep to take my supplements. Next thing what we're gonna do is I'm gonna mix my collagen, which I have from Heat. I sell this in my business in Portals. You can also get it online. So Heat is a place that focuses on recovery and I have their collagen. I then mix it with my amino acids, that together with that, and then 5 grams of glutamine. Glutamine for me, if you're not into taking supplements and just want to take one thing, glutamine will be my absolute go-to. Glutamine helps your muscles recover. And for me, it just makes me feel like I wake up in the morning feeling strong. So I will take this before I go to bed and I'll take it first thing after I train as well. Now I'm going to take with me a protein shake. So basically what I'm going to do is I prepare a matcha in the morning. I will show you guys how I prepare that matcha right now. Then after training, I will take this mix that you just see me make. Then after that, I will take a protein shake. Now, to be honest, I have many protein powders right now just because I got sent some. So I've been kind of taking these like 1 packages with me to Coco's, making them up. This one I haven't tried yet. It's blueberry cheesecake flavor, so nice. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to take this with me and I'm gonna make it in the morning because I'm a bit weird with protein shakes. I'm not mixing it with water. Like, life is too short to start mixing your protein shakes with water. Like, no. I just want a bit of creaminess. Like, I want it like nicely done. I want it with ice. I want it cold. So I'm gonna make this in the morning with probably coconut milk, maybe. I'll show you guys the coconut milk that I have right now, some ice, and then I'll take it in my protein shaker. This here is the coconut milk that I have in the fridge. It's with no sugar, and yeah, it just adds a little bit of like creaminess, but a little bit of flavor to your protein shakes or anything really that you're drinking. I am going to be using this with that. Okay, matcha. So right now I am really enjoying prepping matcha with water. Now, right now I am trying different matchas for my own matcha brands because I want to bring out, I have my matcha blend, but I want to bring out a master matcha. So right now in the morning, it's like I'm loving it. Like, I weigh it, I have little matcha scales. I do it with like this electric whisk that I just got the other day, and it is the best like matcha gadget ever. And I'm also gonna start selling them at Coco's. And then what I love doing just to sweeten it a little bit is I like to add my matcha bees. That's my newest product. It comes from my very own bees. I have my own honey. We've mixed it with ceremonial top quality matcha like this one. These two together, very powerful, very great. Health benefits are amazing. Like, you have to keep this one in the fridge because it's got the matcha, but oh my god, like, it's just, oh my god, it's so good. I am so happy about this, and that you can also buy on matchaday.com. Okay, let's talk about supplements. So it's super simple. I've just got vitamin C that I will try to take tomorrow. Then I have a multivitamin. I also have omega-3. That is all I'm taking right now. Like, bye-bye, we're done, peace out. I will put those tablets in a little box to take with me, and then I'm ready to rock and roll. will probably have this for 3 days. I'll try and have like 2 tomorrow morning, 2 the next morning, 2 the next morning. I just don't want to like hammer myself with eating like 4 pancakes in the morning and like training. Like my body's literally gonna go into shock. I would just literally, when I'm here making my matcha that I already showed you guys how I'm gonna make it, when I'm making it tomorrow morning, I'll just be snacking on 2 of these pancakes, get in the car and go. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You learned a little bit about it. This is like a sensitive subject for me and for many people, like talking about their food or showing their prep and stuff. It is quite sensitive, so please try and be kind in the comments. And if you have any questions about what I've explained or talked about or showed, you can always shoot me a message over at my Instagram. If you want to buy any of the Matcha A Day products as well, I'm going to leave that in the description. Now it is time for me to grab Tiger, my dog, go to bed, and I'm going to enjoy my heat sauna blanket. I'm going to show you guys it. It's so nice for just relaxing, and now the winter's coming. For me, I am obsessed with this sauna blanket. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye. Have a kiss.